We now return to Anno 1800. Okay,
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
okay, good. Good. I don't know if we discussed this, but the AI managed to take over Wibbly's old island here some time ago, now leaving him only with this. And so now I'm much more concerned when they do get into fights. Now I think conquering the main island of the player is going to be nearly impossible, but nonetheless we are we're facing some stuff here. But anyway, I want to try and get this knocked out as quickly as possible here. So I've kind of had a plan for how I want to handle the university. And it involves... It is a little bit far away. We may have to end up shuffling some of the city to make this work. I guess one thing I didn't consider was the possibility of going the long way with it. Because, I mean, this would make more sense to do it here. This is... Right, fine. Do it that way. Now, see, that breaks that. Now we'll just... I plotted this out. Stick with it. So that's going to be the gist of it. And I saw some pretty cool layouts with, like adding museums and other structures to the campus to make it look pretty nice. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Nope. That's not it. That's too far back. Okay, well, if I could actually control myself there. Okay, now that's all hooked up, and start getting some decorations. I don't think I have like the gateways yet. I don't have that available, but there are some other things we can kind of get started here to lay this out. In fact, I think just to maybe begin with, just as a placement, we'll have these, and then we can replace them when I do unlock what I want. So anyway, university is now down.
In this gentle bow,
We
am
just
I
need more
quite
people.
content?
So that means we have to get started making some people. So I guess one thing we could do is shuffle a few more. Well, no, because these are still artisans. They're not yet ready. Okay, so we got to start from scratch. So let's get. Did I have a plan for this? Not really.
You farm elk can't even roll up silage.
Well, actually, that's not a plan there either, is it? All right, come back to that layout, and maybe squeeze some things out. Whatever. Right now, I just need to focus on getting the population to do what I want. What do these people need? Gonna need one of these. So I don't think
I doff my cap to you.
that's too far. Unfortunately, doing something like this really hampers me. But I guess putting this like here, for example, for all the university students to run over here, get a drink after class, makes sense, because then we can put like another one up here, and that would take care of the upper. So let's fill in the lower now. here's a scenario, except that that's not going to be... Here's a scenario where I could cut this. Let me just do something like that.
More is the merrier.
Let's just flip the houses. This doesn't really do what I was about to think of doing, does it? Because we're going to leave that way. You know what? That's actually fine. I wanted to bring a road here. We could actually turn that into a park. But then we just have like an internal street that goes to nowhere, which is okay, except that, you know, I want the internals of like range to be able to get to various houses. So we may yet have to come up with something here or here. I don't know. Anyway, continue with the population spamming. Should probably put a... I don't know, maybe I can make this fit into this scenario somehow.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh.
Fleet ready?
Yeah, I had the fleet out doing things. Okay. Think about that. Could they be able to still get something bigger in there? What do they need? What do they need? What do they... Not you.
Plenty to get stuck
You'll need a
into.
school. Which right now is nowhere in the area. Okay. Let's, we also need a church. That fits much better. Once again, putting a church right across the street from that, but nonetheless. It fulfills my design a little bit better. Okay, we are a little low on some things. I don't even know why I'm doing that. It's just use what we know we need. That. Where was the... Okay, maybe that's a little too close to that. That rather overlaps, doesn't it? I got a little excited about the proximity of it. In fact, doesn't even look like we need one in the area. We could perhaps put it over here. Alright, fine. What about that school then? Excelente. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now, where's the other school? Because it doesn't matter, it covers what I need to, and beyond this line is where we would probably expand any future farm stuff if needed. Okay. These are not ticking over completely. Oh, well, now they are. Let's go check the math. 625, I mean going up. All of these, okay, we need to give this time. which means that we may as well just continue finishing the rest of this. I guess one thing about doing this inefficient layout with the roads and all this stuff is that it does not need to it doesn't need the space, because again we're gonna have too many people, so we'll be spreading them out anyway. We don't have steel.
A new commission?
May as well bring some brick.
Steersman?
Right, I was going to redo this because now I had this new stuff. So now I need to re-centralize that. I can wait though, because we're going to have a whole new production requirement coming out of this. Look at that little fitter. No. Alright. We can find room for it somehow, somewhere. It's fine. University's going to take up
reflects the times.
quite a lot of space.
Do I catch you in
Mission foul up.
especially good humor, Governor?
Okay. Whatever. Okay, that right. I was going to make room for the hospital. We may as well just do another thingy there. And this requires more space than that. Could put them side by side, but I think we can make room for it elsewhere. Possibly even just pulling out. I mean, we really could just put them side by side. I don't know that anyone's going to want to be right next to the fire station while they're going to the theater. Actually, that actually has quite the distance. Not a good place for that. Having it here. I think, like, if I go for the lopsided triangle for the centers of these things, will cover most people. So realistically, again, it should be up here. The hospital, on the other hand, though, got a whole area over here. So let's just anticipate that. And this being the edge. To that. Don't need to be poking through anywhere there. Okay. And I mean, perhaps maybe I should just continue and expand upon all of this. Like if I were to copy this, essentially do the same.
That fish pie smells good, lads.
Do we need a grand way? Like, I kind of feel like you'd want that off of this, but how about we shape it that way then? And then that'll have a little decorated grand way that goes to the double road. Okay. I think that this sector is nearly done. Call it good. the steampunk one. Until we actually get a steampunk society. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe, you know, we'll shift all this, and then, like, the closer we get here, we'll start flopping houses. We are
Look
outside
busy,
of this.
people.
So we could do... It clashes with that, doesn't it? Wait a minute, what the hell am I doing here? I was saving this. What was I going to do here? Theater? No, I was going to put theater up here. Well. Alright, well, so much for that idea then, eh? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Locked myself in. And that's fine, we can just get rid of them. Not needed. Alright, are you? You are here.
Awaiting new
Good.
horizons.
Wait, the hospital is going to go here. Fuck me. What am I doing? The theater was going to go up here. Even though it should really more go to the church. Get the best coverage. Okay, let's compromise then. It'll go right there.
I have a fitting for you.
Same situation works. Works well enough. Okay. So now that we've done this,
Good and ready.
this guy's bumped up. Ah, it's because they automatically are getting the mail as well. Okay. Alright.
Could
These
be
brand
worse.
new guys. Okay, well, we'll anticipate. Got 1,000 farmers. We'll anticipate like 50, 1050. It seems to be going up much more than that. We'll say 1,100 just for good measure. So 26, 9, 90. We now need 3 fisheries. We now need 3 wool production. Saving that for a pig farm, I think. This whole thing is now quite screwed. Plus we need 3 sausage makers, of which I've now got that going. 2 bakeries, which I've got that going. Okay, but we need the It's not as efficient, but it's got to be this way.
We're taking every care.
And I guess if I wanted to, this would give me room here as well for silo. So I could double that up for future, which I was thinking of adding sail so I could get some shipbuilding going. But for right now, that's fine. 2 bread. We need 4. We need 4 whiskey. I've got not nearly enough. Could put another one here. Just have to reshape it. But I think because of this, I want to keep that open. And 2 beer. Well, we do have 2 breweries. Alright. So that ought to... Yeah, we're diminishing a little bit there. It's okay, we can bring some over.
A new commission?
Plenty.
On our way.
I mean, I guess I may as well bring some wool over here too, right? Some clothes. Could stand to do sausages too. Fine, no others to that. Canned food's going up. We're a little low on the rum, but that's all we need is the 1 rum. So that's an issue of where the hell is my ship? Not much else that I can do about
Good and
that.
ready.
Okay. Could bring some rum over, but it doesn't look like it's at crisis level, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Okay. Well, I could just continue building this up. I think we're going to have some problems here. Maybe not. Things with like the school right here. Oh, maybe I've done what I need to do. Okay, well let's get that all shape it. See, now I don't know. I don't know what these look like. This is the problem with trying to pick a style. Maybe I shouldn't even bother at this point. Maybe I should just like leave it, because you know, we're going to grow these up anyway. So until they've reached their final form, there's not really a point in doing that, is there? Good point. Good point. All right, what do we have here? We can do a line of these. Okay. Let's work on some more. So this just collects it. I have harmed myself, population-wise. Harmed myself supply-wise, too.
Awaiting new horizons.
We now need more lumber. Yeah, that's not it. I had something in mind. Might have been this one, but I think this one comes with plaza? Yeah, it might be a little too fancy. It's in here somewhere, we'll find it.
Ready for a challenge.
It's almost exactly the same asset. Maybe I haven't unlocked it. Maybe it is in the classics. It's one of the bad things that they did with this. I mean, it's a folly of releasing so much DLC to begin with, but the fact that they kept it by the DLC, which I guess, you know, if you just bought it and you want to know where your new stuff is, that helps organize it, but I think it would be better if it just kept, like, category, parks. Because do I really care if I'm picking seats of power? I guess if I'm going for a theme of the neighborhood, then yeah. But then there ought to be, like, a little, you know, sort by seat of power, and then it, you know, does all that. Whereas everything initially would be, like, pathways and trees and fountain, you know, just like... Rather than go through this, like, is it the fountain in this one, or is it the fountain in this one, or is it the fountain, you know, like that. This is so cumbersome. Oh, whatever. I was just looking to see where I could start. It must be one of these that I've not unlocked yet. I think it unlocks once we hit engineers. But there's two different types of most of these assets, and one of them has the green grass border, which is why I thought that would come first somewhere, because that's usually the lesser type, and then there is the tiled version. The problem with playing around in the sandbox mode is that you have access to everything, and then I can't remember where I found it before, or if it's something that has yet to unlock at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Where is this, though? Hedge. Because I think I want pathways. Shooting off. See, like this one, for example, has got grass border. Whereas this one has got tile border. And we'll just develop some kind of pathway system that comes off of these. Something like that. Just kind of make something like this that doesn't ultimately serve a purpose. And there's archways, too, that come with the fences. So we can seal that whole thing off properly. But again, we don't have access to it, so we need to continue pushing forward here. Still not quite there. I guess we just... these people inward. I think this is going to be too many. No. We're once again stymied by...
Good and ready.
Probably good, though. I don't want to overextend. It requires a balancing act that's a huge pain in the ass. Okay, I just saw this, so now university... See, it's not reaching enough over here.
What a happy vision of yours.
Which means we're going to have to start shuffling. Yeah, it's not reaching even to there. So were I maybe to change my mind on the pathway thing and just, like, wrap it around, let's see what happens here. That does extend it a little bit further, okay. Thank you. Alright, well. Too much for that. There's plenty of room still in here, though, so it's fine. We'll just have traffic coming in and around, and I guess that's cool, too. Problem with that is that, again, like I said, there are pathway elements here. There's little arches that connect the fence asset, and I don't think it allows pass-through. Unlike this thing, which clearly does, I don't think that does, so that's going to get cut off. Which means we'll be able to use it. Add it a little thing up there. But yeah, like, just because of how far this can go, which, like, it's missing out here, I think we are going to have to start shuffling some of these blocks and rearrange all of this. But, nonetheless, we're ready now for...
You reached
Engineers.
a new milestone.
We now need spectacles. Okay. Glasses. There we go. So, we now need limestone is extracted from quarries to create concrete and essential construction material. Thanks. Not needed currently. And as we see here, once we move to this...
a device to compute anything. In science, it is things that interest us.
Just fucking shut up for a minute,
No
please.
need for hyperbole, but thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, as we see here, now some things have been taken out of the production. So now I think this is going to shift some of what I've got going on over here as we move to higher population for engineers.
One headline dominates the front pages.
Oh, is that what unlocks this? I've wondered about this. We're only, 60 episodes, 70 episodes? Actually, we're very far into this. And only now I've unlocked the Northwest Passage. Lady Jane Faithful is gathering the world's best to conduct a full and final search of her own. 2 years since Sir John Faithful's expedition to the Northwest Passage was declared lost in the Arctic, the captain's strong-willed wife says she will not rest till they're fed, bathed in hot salts, and tucked up in their beds.
My name is Lady Jane Faithful, and it is my husband, Sir John, whose expedition is lost in the Arctic.
Okay.
In 2 years, the Admiralty haven't done much about his rescue. But fortunately, I have. I have gathered men and resources to conquer the ice, and to you I offer a handsome reward for bringing him home.
Watcha, I'll be joining ya. Lady Faithful's engaged me for some practical advice. Gonna be dead cold up there.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Can we...
The people celebrate your leadership.
Just... Thank you. You know, let's quickly go take care of this. Well, actually, I mean, yes, we can reduce and remove and take all this stuff. Let's get this stupid museum thing out of my way. Do that. An exhibit. Put the illuminated manuscript.
You honor this immortal.
And we will take it back out and remove this. Thank you. That's gone. Okay. Shazbot. Okay.
A new
You.
commission?
So we don't have zinc. Not on this island, anyway.
Take the rudder.
What does zinc look like? We do have it here. We do have copper. Okay. Brass will have to be made here. Question is, where is it? Limestone, copper, limestone, zinc. All right. So I guess we do come back to redevelop this just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is overwhelmed. Not really sure why, but it is overwhelmed. Well, we know we need it, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, is there a natural breakpoint? It really doesn't fit all that well in the scheme of things. Well, yeah, that's fine. All right. Ah, fuck, we need concrete. Okay. For which we need the limestone, for which we need the... Okay.
Ceasefire has ended.
Thought I could sneak it out, but no. Okay, we I guess, be adding on to a little production facility here. We'll be getting some concrete making in there somehow. expand the walls, do whatever. I think I will end this one here, and we'll just take that on next time.